But realistically though, wouldn't the company distribute the cash prior to the sale?
I'm going to say no, because I've been in this corporate finance business a long time. Very good question. Very good question. I'm going to say no. Realistically, wouldn't this company distribute this cash prior to doing the deal? I know nothing. I know I've got some tax people in the room. I know nothing about corporate tax here in Portugal. Why do I think the answer is no? Why wouldn't the company distribute this cash prior to doing the deal? Oh, well, let me ask you a different question, and I need a tax expert now. What's the tax on dividends in Portugal?
Actually, in Portugal, that should not be a problem because it's 50 cents to an holding company. You pay no taxes at all.
So you can distribute that cash out without paying...
Depending on the time of the year, whether...
Okay, all right, very long way of answering, because why wouldn't you distribute that cash out? In Portugal, no reason why you wouldn't distribute that cash out. It depends on the tax rates, dividends. The answer is it depends on the tax rate for dividends versus capital. And what I'm hearing from you guys is dividends versus capital is the same tax rate.
When dividends are sent to some entities, yes.
Okay, all right. You can dividend it out to a corporate entity if there's a corporate who is selling.
It depends on the percentage of the stake and the time of the holding period.
Okay,
yes, you should get zero taxation.
And we're knowing now why these tax people earn their money, because they know all this sort of stuff. What you have to do is look at the shape of the transaction, and it needs lots of advice. And does that advice come cheap from Linklaters?
No.
Because there's lots of value involved, isn't it? You're saving people big tax bills. What we need to look at is the structure of the transaction. The structure of the transaction. We need to look at the tax on that 8 if we dividend it out versus if we sell. Sometimes where the capital gains tax rate is lower than the dividend, the tax on dividends, then you go that route. It depends on the advice of your tax lawyer. Great people to have on board.